We live.
Hey guys.
Hey.
What's going on, world? Welcome to our live YouTube channel. What's going on? You want to introduce ourselves?
This is E-pinions with Elisa, Matisah.
And Ebony, Nicole. I love you, Mo. Oh, okay.
Mo. Okay.
From Martin, don't play.
Oh, okay. So we're a little late once again. We were trying to
get
it
together.
Yeah, we getting it
together.
Okay, so
we hope you guys had a blessed day today, and we thank you for allowing us to be in your homes this evening to just get a little tea, get a little gossip. You know what I'm saying? Uplift one another, encourage one another, all that good stuff. First, before we go into our topics, I definitely want to give a shout out to Seafood Kitchen. They are currently on tour. They're doing like a tour all around Maryland, DC. They've been in the Bronx. I went to the event that they had in the Bronx, and it was super dope. And I just want to give a shout out to them and let them know to keep on grinding, keep on pushing. You guys inspire me. I went to the event in the Bronx, and I'm just watching. It's a family. They're families. Mm-hmm. And they were working, like cooking.
And I was trying to get in there, but they was so booked.
She waited to the last minute to get a ticket, and so I'm up in there by myself, co-host one. We're my co-hosts, y'all.
But I was remote.
Okay, but I came.
I was represented,
and the food was amazing.
It looked amazing.
Yes, if you guys want to go and y'all want to get some good food, some seafood, look her up. It's seafood.kitchen on Instagram, and they have a few more. I think they have more slots left in. I think they're going to Maryland this weekend. So please go and support them. Let's support one another. And
thank you guys once again for your support.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna jump right into these topics.
Yes. Let's get into the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl.
It was good. Congratulations to
KC Chiefs.
Yes.
20. Well, the 49ers had 20 points and they had 31. They won championships. Now I know nothing about football.
I'm not gonna.
But I was hyped because me and my dad bet it. He calls me like, let's bet. And I'm like, Dad, I don't know nothing about, the football game. I'm working, I'm doing my little events for my business, and he calling me like, come on, let's bet. I'm like, what you want to bet? He like $1. I was like, Dad, I'm not betting $1.
But it's still interesting. $1.
It is interesting, but if we gonna bet, let's bet some money.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's like, well, I'm with the 49ers. He had the 49ers. So I was like, all right, I'll go with the KC. And I had fell asleep when I got in from working. When I got up in the morning, I'm looking at the news, and they said my team won. My team, like I know. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah. I was like, that's when my father didn't call. I ain't see no missed call from him because bet believe if he would have won, then they would have been like, hey, where my money at? Mm-hmm. So I was super hyped. I won a little bet with my dad. It was cool. And what about the halftime? Did you see the halftime show?
I saw the halftime. Shout out to the Latin community. Y'all definitely did y'all thing. They represented fully Shakira and J-Lo.
What?
Definitely.
Shakira, she was dipping it and doing it.
I love when she does that like belly thing.
Yes, I was in my mirror like trying to, wait. But no, they killed it. Both of their performance, even the guests that they had on to join them was super, super dope. I was dancing the whole halftime. They were really good. And but what about Demi Lovato?
I loved her performance too. I felt like it was so short. Like I don't know why. It was like,
well, she just did the national anthem.
I know, but I felt like it was like the storm was like shorter or something. But maybe because I wanted more. She was really good.
More.
Yeah, I mean because she was so like her voice was so crisp. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, she killed it.
And I think J-Lo did an awesome job. Like I love the whole urban flair. Like did you see the dude with the silver? Come on, he had like the do-rag on.
What?
And I love that reggaeton kind of vibe because it reminds me. I love reggae, so it reminds me of that reggae rhythm that they was doing. Mm-hmm. And I just love how they came out and they was doing a little cha-cha and like just.
But what about when she was on the pole though?
Oh my God!
When she just stood there for a few seconds, I was like, "Bitch!"
I was like, her midsection strength is definitely her core, as they say, is definitely.
Crunches, like, wait.
Yeah, she was doing it. and she's 50.
50.
Let's not forget that
Killing
she's 50.
It. 50.
So definitely
inspiration.
And I loved it. Like, I love a live band. I love the whole show. It was very entertaining. Like, I wish I was there in person because I love a live band. Like, they was doing the violins. Yeah. They was killing it. They had the horns.
Yeah.
I love a live band. And I just think that they did an awesome job, like, as far as, like, entertainment, fireworks. It was like an overstimulation.
And at the end, her daughter came out.
Yeah, I love that too.
Came out and all the kids. It was really good. Mm-hmm. I can say that was one of the best performances I've seen.
Yeah, definitely
besides
was.
Beyonce killed it.
Yeah.
But they killed it. Well, the big talk is about Jay-Z and Beyonce sitting on the national anthem. The footage sparked up immediately. The reaction on social media was like, "Oh, Jay, did you see J and B sitting?" You know, they was really representing Colin. What do you think?
Well, based on what they're saying now, like how they came up with a public apology, so I don't think they meant to do it, even though it happened. But there was like a couple of Caucasians sprinkled around him that was sitting too.
Really?
Yes. If you look at the picture, there was a few. There was not people like you would think there was like people standing over them, like if they were sitting down, like it was a clear view. Yeah. People were sitting around them. So I just think like it was an accident. But I think.
But I guess because it was Jay-Z and Beyonce, they were more like. Did you see them? Like, how dare them sit on it?
When I read his response, I do believe him. I just think he went in to try to prove that he wasn't disrespecting. Because I do think with his response, he said, like, why would I do that? And he was going in about, like, trying to defend himself. Because he said, Blue was the type of kid, like, first of all, your kid wouldn't even know what's going on. But he said, you know how when kids get in the car and they like, Daddy, are we here yet? Are we here? Are we here? He was like, she's that kind of kid. And she would have been like, if they had it planned, he was saying she would have said, Daddy, when are we standing up? Come on. Like, she would have been bugging him, but she was, like, chilling, like, sitting down and stuff like that. So he was basically saying, like, apologizing, saying he's sorry, he didn't mean to come off like that, but they were busy because he's now in charge of the halftime show.
Well, that's what he said. I mean, I read reports that he said him and B didn't even realize that they were sitting through the national anthem, and that they were so intrigued with the performance because I guess he's a part of the halftime shows now since he partnered up with the NFL, and that they were just so intrigued with the performance that they didn't even realize that they were sitting. But I think if he would have voiced his, I did sit down because of Colin Kaepernick, it would have just created more fuss. And so I guess he stuck with that story. Because I don't really believe that.
I believe him.
You really do? I don't know.
I believe him. Hey, Nicole. She's saying, hey.
Hey, Nicole.
Who's the second person? I can't see who the second person is. I know, but it got to be my mother. Where is she? But I can't see who the second person is. But hey, guys. But I think Jay-Z was telling the truth. Because like he said, why would I be silent about me taking a stance like now? Like, why would I give an excuse?
They're going to be like, you a traitor, you down with the NFL. Like, why are you know what I'm saying?
But he already signed the contracts. He already got the bag. Like, I just don't think, like...
Well, Jay-Z has voiced his support for the former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick, who has been with odds with the league since he decided to kneel and protest the police brutality. So he has voiced his support for him. But I feel like he just don't want to be in the middle and get all of that controversy. Like, I just think he don't want to be a part of that. So he took the little, let me just say this, so I won't have to go into.
I think he is playing. He like straddling the fence a little bit. Like he's on one side, he's on both sides. Yeah. But he don't want to take a stance on either side. But I mean, I always respect a business decision. Mm-hmm. Like. He's trying to get paid at the same time. He wants to...
Exactly. That's what I said. He thinking about them coins.
I think so, too. Like, he's just got to play both sides. So, I mean, I respect him, but I do believe him about his apology. I wasn't trying to stand... I wasn't meaning to sit or whatever. So, hey, Danielle. Okay, there's 4. Where's
Danny, girl.
Why we can't see? Okay, I don't see who the 4 people... Okay, 4. Okay, so, yeah. But, I respect Jay-Z's decision and Beyonce and Blue. They was just chilling. They business savvy.
They didn't realize they was sitting down on the national anthem. Come on, I just don't.
He told me. This is what he said. I mean, he told me. I feel like he told me. I felt like we had a conversation.
He told me.
We had a conversation. He called me and told me straight up. No, but seriously, in his art, he was basically saying he was so engrossed. He was bigging up Demi Lovato, but I think it was, he was like just overcompensating his defense for himself. Because he was like, I love Demi Lovato. She looked so beautiful up there. I was so mesmerized by her voice, her looks, everything. And we was just mesmerized and we was caught in the moment, so we forgot to stand. Like, he just went too hard on that. And Blue would have been like, Mommy, Daddy.
Like what y'all doing? Get up.
I
just think he wanted to avoid all of that.
He went in trying to prove himself, so I kind of believe him.
You kind of believe him or you believe him?
I believe him. Like, I believe him. I'm more toward, I'm like 70-30. 70-30. I'm more so on the, like, I'm Team Jay-Z.
Well, I want to bring up this. This Friday is a special, beautiful, talented business owner, home owner, bomb brick house.
My birthday.
My co-host's birthday.
Aquarius stands up. Where y'all at?
Friday.
Yes.
And I just want to give her a shout out. We're going to celebrate her this
Look
weekend.
at my brother. It's your mentor.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
We're going to celebrate her this weekend. And I just want you to know that you inspire me every day. I always tell you. We ain't going to do no mushy stuff
I know, because you ain't being mushy.
Right.
You a little, hard.
She already know that I heart her. And this weekend, we are going to celebrate brick.
And this is what I was saying. I want to do like different, like, I don't like, because I'm not going away, but we are going away next month.
Yes.
And it's going to be like a great trip. So I'm like, I'm okay with staying here.
Yeah.
So I just think like I just want to go out. I want to have some good music, some good drinks, and just celebrate.
Some good drinks. Yeah, we're going to do all of that. We're going to celebrate this weekend and have a good time. So
yes.
Let's go into Black History Month. We definitely got to touch on Black history and acknowledge some of the great Black.
And I know there's some people that protest Black history because they say we should always celebrate it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they giving us this month. There's not like a Latino month. There's not.
True.
Even though Jewish people like get a lot of holidays, but we got a month, so I'm gonna embrace it. Okay.
Yes. So I want to salute the first female bus driver from Chicago. Her name is Mary Wallace, and she became the first bus driver Black woman in 1974. She drove the bus for 33 years, and she retired. And I wish we could put a picture up of her.
I know. I was trying to put the picture up. The thing is not. The screen is not working, but we're gonna get it together.
Technical
next week.
difficulties.
Yeah.
But her picture is super dope. She got the big afro. Like she
reminds me of myself. It's laid down now, but it's a little funky afro she got. Reminds me of myself, but yeah.
So she was the first female bus driver in Chicago. Salute to Mary Wallace. And then also we have Breed. She is the 43rd president from San Francisco candidate elected for the mayor. Mm-hmm. And that was in July 11th, 2018. And so we want to salute Miss Breed for her service. And
I just want to salute all Black History Month, because I think a lot of schools too, they doing like Black History Month, which is why you
go ahead.
So yeah, a lot of schools are doing Black History Month. So I hope that like the Black history teachers are really like, standing up for us, because I know there's a lot of people who's trying to oppress us, but I'm not gonna get into that because I could go hard.
Yes.
But I was reading one. I don't know if she's watching.
That's why I'm laughing, because
I was about to bring that up. But anyway, so one teacher that I know her. I don't know her. Like, we're not friends, but I met her a few times, so we're Facebook friends. But anyway, she put up a post basically asking us like, do we think that it's weird that the principal of her school, and she's in a predominantly white school, her question was that the principal and the leaders of that school told her for Black History Month they want her to talk about Black history, and they want to start out with initials like A, B, C. So they want her to start out with the C, and they told her they want her to start talking about cotton. So she was asking, should she feel a ways that they want her to start out with cotton for Black History Month because it's a C?
Yeah, I didn't get that. Like, I would have took offense. Cotton.
Y'all trying to play me.
Y'all trying to take me to 100. All right.
Yeah. So.
So what was her response? Like, did she?
She was just, she didn't say, which I am gonna ask her, like, how did it turn out? But she was just saying, should she feel funny? It seemed like she's like thinking about it, like, should she be offended? Should she not? Like, they want her to start out with cotton. So a lot of people chimed in. It was basically like, maybe you could start out and tell them how beneficial cotton is, and like how cotton, like, even though we picked cotton and we was made to pick cotton, they was basically saying they should show it in a negative light on white people and how they made us do it. But no, I'm not talking about cotton.
Right.
I'm not talking about
cotton. So what
would
you have talked about with a C though? Like,
they were saying, like, and they gave examples like cellular phones. Like, I did, like, a Black person invented cellular. I just think, like, they trying to, it was a flip it, like, I think there was like a down low kind of punch in the face. Like, yeah, we're going to give you this month, but we're going to start out with cotton. Picking cotton, nothing positive. Like, there could be so many things out of, like, you know, the Civil Wars, things like that we've actually fought in and, you know, played our part as an American. Like, I just think that was just a slap in the face.
Yeah, I would have been offended. Like, no, how about you talk about cotton?
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay, so the next thing you want me to talk about is, like, nooses, trees, chains. Like, no. Like, no, chains. Y'all trying to play with me.
Yeah. On the other hand, girl,
I would have went off. I'm sorry.
They would have been like, oh my
They would have felt a ways because I would have went off, and then I would have probably packed up, and then I would have, you know, because I do it with, like, grace. I would have packed up, and, like, if y'all really want me to talk about cotton and like picking cotton and stuff, no.
Yeah. Do you want to salute any African Americans for?
I just think, like,
greats.
I think there's a lot of greats. Like, there's so many to name. Like, I'm just proud that we got a month, even though it's only a month. But there's schools, there's a lot of people partaking in that. And Black History Month. Like, everybody knows February, which is my birthday, is Black History Month. So I'm just proud that we can, like, stand up for that month, and we got that month.
But I do agree. You know, a lot of people are saying that it shouldn't be just celebrated in February. It should be, like, every month. And just like my cousin Des, shout out to my cousin Des. She was just saying that how, you know, we should celebrate each other every month, every day.
I agree.
You know, Black owned businesses and, you know, all across. Like, we should be celebrated every month, not just of the month of February. Nah, let's celebrate every month.
I agree, but I just don't think the society, the world that we live in, they're not going to celebrate us.
Yeah, but so we should celebrate each other.
Yeah, that's what I think within our, like, communities, we definitely should.
Absolutely.
Love one another more.
So let me just touch on this really fast. I don't want to stay on it, but Rosa Parks.
With Nicki Minaj.
So that's the big topic going on, you know, in her lyrics. I'm trying to find the lyrics that she sent me that she said. In this, I think she has a new song out, a new album coming out. Actually,
I think it's a new track that she where she's talking about. Basically, I mean, it was basically like, y'all Rosa Parks, get your ass up or something like that, like,
or sit in the back, or what was it? I want to quote it right because, you know, people are like, yeah, I gotta know what y'all talking about.
I know
when y'all up there talking. I just don't want to say.
Well, she just released a snippet of it, so it was basically like, okay, wait, let me pull it up right now.
So let me just say what I said to E, because E asked me my opinion, and I told her, I don't think Nicki Minaj should be stating a Rosa Parks comment in any of her songs, you know. And even if it wasn't really disrespectful, I just feel like respect those who paved the way for us. Period. Like, there's so many other people you can, you know, put in your songs. Rosa Parks is just, I just think it's off limits for me. Look at this one. For me,
it's
like
it's not for me.
Did you find it?
Listen, I'm not a lyricist, but I do I love like the whole. I just feel like people that are like lyricists, like Biggie, Nicki, if she writes her own rhymes, like 50, like all of them that are like, and Eminem, like I just think they are like real lyricists where they like have a play on words, and I love some intellect. Like I just feel like they have like you could just tell these people are so smart because they know how to tie these words together and make it make sense. Yeah. So I just think like the way she put it, like I just think her timing was bad. Like I don't know why she did it, and I think a lot of it she just wants publicity, whether it's good or bad. Yeah. She should not have done it like the first day of Black History Month. Like I don't know.
She shouldn't have done it at all. Period.
No.
Like no. I think that's all.
I think we're being too hard on her, and somebody is spinning this to make it seem like. But anyway, her thing was this. This is the thing she said.
Talk to me.
All you bitches, Rosa Parks. Get your ass up. Okay, like I'm not
doing this with you. Yo.
I know it came off. I'm not a lyricist. Okay,
I'm not doing this with you.
But basically,
say
she was like,
say it again. Spit.
All you bitches, Rosa Parks. Yeah, get your ass up. I'm not like rhyming it right, but it was basically. I think she's. No. I think she is making light maybe of the situation of her sitting,
her struggle,
making
what
her
she
get
did.
up.
Like she paved the way for all of us. Like she sat, went to jail. Like I mean,
I just think like why y'all being hard on Nicki though? Like you know how many. What's Outkast? I was just looking it up. Outkast came out with a Rosa Parks song, and Rosa Parks, when she was alive, sued them, and they settled out of court. I just think there was so many lyricists that Biggie, I'ma blow up like the World Trade. Like nobody, you know how many people died in the World Trade?
But this was way before the World Trade. Come on.
No, he said after I'ma blow up like the World Trade.
He said this way before the World Trade blew up. Yes.
No, he did. Why would he say the World Trade didn't blow up?
Exactly. That's why we.
You mean a fake bomb? Like what you mean? Like
he said this way before the World Trade.
He said that like the World Trade is gonna blow up.
Right. Mm-hmm. Way before it blew up.
So that's why he was psychic. And
exactly.
He had a psychic ability, and he knew that the World Trade was gonna blow up.
Y'all? Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta look that up because I know they like when they played on the radio
that came out. Yeah,
they erased like
they brought it out. Yeah. But he said it. He made that record way before.
I just think a lot of people, Outkast came out with a Rosa Parks. I mean, I don't know. I gotta look that up. But either way, he's making a reference to the World Trade blowing up. Something happened. Whether it was the pre.
I'm not saying
planes going into the World Trade.
All I'm saying is these artists should be very mindful of when they're doing their raps just to keep the black actors that paved way for us. Period. That's it.
Lil Wayne.
Come on, now she gonna go.
Lil Wayne. He made an Emmett Till reference on some like, because you know Emmett Till got killed because he was whistling at a white woman that was passing by, like back in like the day. And they killed him and beat him to a bloody pulp. And he made a reference to that on some like, making light of it, but a play on words. But I just think people don't go as hard. Like, I just think it's a play on words. Like, it's, I don't think she was making fun of it. I just think her timing was bad the way she released it.
Okay. I'm just saying be mindful. That's it.
I do. I just think the timing was bad. And she shouldn't. And why would you pick that clip out of the whole song to release? Like, you really, like, now you just want attention. But people are giving her attention that she needs. Like, she should have just released. I think if she would have just came out with the whole song, the whole track, and she would have been good. Come out with the whole track, then you're good. Right. But you released a snippet of it on the first day of Black History Month, a snippet of that. And it had to do with Rosa Parks, get your ass up. Yeah. Like, she wants the attention, and she got it. I just think she should have just released the whole song and nobody would have thought.
Well, I don't respect her for that. Period. Point blank.
Yeah, I just think
point blank.
The way she went about it, like she wanted.
I mean, you could have did, you could have did it different.
That's Nicole said he referenced it on the first failed attempt when they did. I remember they found some bombs in there, and it didn't blow up. Like it was like a pseudo bomb, like a whack bomb.
Okay. Yeah, that's what my girl Dan said.
Okay.
Okay.
My mistake, but
well, listen.
Nobody died in that, so he didn't really. I guess he didn't make too much of a reference.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, I just think, you know, all rappers, not Nicki. I'm not just pinpointing her out, but I think all rappers should just be mindful. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. To the people who paid way for us and you know what I'm saying, struggled and they did this for us, and then you gon' I think it's disrespectful.
I think so too, but I just think this day and age we get way too sensitive. Like
that's sensitive.
I just think the way she did it, she wanted attention and she got it. But I just think if she would have released the whole track, nobody would have thought nothing of it. Like nobody would have it would not have got as much attention. Yeah. But she wanted the attention, she got it. She wants negative attention. Yeah. And she got it. But I just think if she would have just released the whole track, nobody would have. They would have been like, "Oh my God, you know, we just into those hot bars. Right. Like that's what we want. We good."
Just because she just sent, you know, she released.
I think she pulled that snippet out of it and released that. Yeah. Now everybody's hungry for more, and they focusing on that one little snippet. Yeah. She wanted the attention. She wants negative. She wants any attention that she can get because people are kind of like canceling her right now.
Canceling her right now.
They are. She's like the guy that she married. People are not feeling her. He was in the background throwing up he wasn't throwing up.
What?
That's not, I know. He was in the background yeah. Okay,
but let's go into the coronavirus. This outbreak of this virus is crazy. Like I'm scared to death. Why are you fucking laughing? I'm scared to death. First of all, 11 confirmed cases in the USA with the virus, right? And so I did my research. I'm like, well, what's going on? I need to know, you know, what is this virus, okay? The virus causes fever, cough, and breathing difficulties, ammonia, and it can cause kidney failure. My thing now, I'm going to the store. I'm trying to find a surgical mask. Like, people coughing and sneezing, I'm scared. Like, what do you think about this disease that's spreading? And now, not only in China, but now it's getting...
It's not
funny.
It's
not fun. This shit is real.
It's real?
Yes.
No, okay.
Yeah, get it together. Get it together. What do you feel about this? Talk to me.
I'm just not worried. I don't know. I'm just not worried. Like I feel like
you nonchalant though.
I know.
We gonna die. We gonna die.
That's how I am. Like I feel like I have faith in our medical. You know, our medicine we got out here in the U.S. We one of the most powerful, you know, countries out here. We doing it. Like so. I'm not worried. I feel like let me get a little cough or something. I'm gonna run to my doctor, get that out of my system. My immune system is good. Like, so I hope I don't come to bite these words, but I'm not worried. Like, I feel like it's some kind of scare tactic. I feel like there's some kind of undercurrent of something going on. China's losing a lot of money based on this. Right. They shutting them down. No more shipments. Thank goodness I got my little shipments for my business from China before this went down. But they stopping all shipments, all planes, everybody that's going to China. People, you know how many people go to China to buy merchandise for their business?
Absolutely.
And that's like, you know, even Trump recently he put tariffs on like, you know how much I pay for shipping to get like the things that I need, like that unfortunately are cheaper out there, so I have to go out of the country to get it. It's mad cheap out there. And Trump now put a tariff on all shipments, everything coming from China. Really? So he's making it very hard for China to make money and for us to get money from them, like for our businesses. So I just think there's, you know, somebody put something in that media, somebody pays something, they spinning it.
Listen, I think it's the government.
I think it's the government.
When you think about it, listen, all of these diseases that come out like every 10 years, like HIV, Ebola. What is that? Ebola. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying for China, it's so many people. Like, I just feel like they trying to just kill off. I don't know. I'm just thinking like
they might be dying out there, but I just think It's just like with the Dominican Republic. I just think that they're doing
I think
stuff.
they have a lot.
The U.S.
They overpopulated and they trying to get rid of. I don't know. I
think the U.S. is in on something. I don't trust the U.S. like on what their agenda is. Like I feel like they making whatever happened. Maybe there was some deal that fell through. Something, and they basically like, listen, we gonna fix y'all. Now we gonna spin this story and put it out there. Bam. Whatever happened to the Dominican Republic? Nobody's dying anymore.
Right.
Whatever happened to that? Like everybody was dying.
Right.
And then they was coming up with stories from even years ago where someone died, and they put that into the whole conspiracy of them, like a part of the whole thing of people dying. Like I just don't believe it. Like I feel like there's something going on. Somebody did get the coronavirus like recently in the U.S. He's in Chicago. Yeah. He was like outpatient. He went in, checked out. They gave him some antibiotics, and he's good. So I just feel like I don't want to get the coronavirus, but I just feel like I'm in the U.S. I'm gonna get some pills, and they gonna take that out of my system, and I'm gonna be good, like the Chicago guy.
The first American patient released from the hospital was the other day in the U.S.
And he's good.
In the U.S. He's good for now, right?
He's good.
But there's reported 500 deaths in China. 20,000 confirmed that's already in the hospital dying from the virus.
And where?
In China.
In China.
But I'm saying,
listen, I don't want, if like God forbid, I would not want to be in another country. The number one country I want to be in if I'm suffering with anything would be the U.S. Yeah. I don't know what's going on in China. Why all these people are dying in China?
Nicole said, just wash your hands often and hand sanitizer.
Exactly.
And cover your damn mouth.
And if you get a cough, go to the doctor. Make sure they know what kind of germ that is.
I be at work, or if I'm coming from the gym, I run on the train. I be like, whoa. Like, I'm scared. I'm going to be starting to wear my surgical mask, but I heard all over the surgical masks are sold out. Like, these are not playing with this. I'm not playing with this. I take it very serious. I don't want to die no time soon. I got a lot to do on Earth. You heard? Danny Girl said it's 2 confirmed cases in New York City now. So, I mean...
Are they dead?
Excuse me. It don't matter.
I'm good. As long as I can stay alive,
it's contagious.
I can move. As long as I can get flush that out of my system. Like, I don't want to be paralyzed, God forbid, or something. So, as long as I can move and stuff like that...
I can't.
I'm okay. Like, I just want them to take care of me and be okay. But I'm not going to walk around with like a whole like body's like astronaut suit on. Like I'm just
astronaut suit on. You be like,
that's what I'm not. I'm just not. I just hope like I pray for all of us basically, but I just think we got some good.
I just feel like when it's your time, like I said last episode, when it's your time to go, you are going to go.
Exactly.
Period.
So why are y'all walking around with astronaut suits
Because I still go. I want to be here a little longer. That's why. Anyway,
I ain't doing all of that. I'll be okay.
So let's very briefly let's get into the Mace and Diddy confrontation. So I don't know if you guys heard about Diddy's little speech that he did for the Grammys, and I'm gonna just read. I'm not gonna read his quote. But he was basically, bigging up us, and he wanted to. What did he say about the Grammys? Can you, because you seen his? I didn't see his speech on the Grammys.
What did Puffy say? I can sum it up what he said. He was basically like, we should all get together and have our own awards,
right?
And not be so focused on the Grammys. Like we shouldn't put so much emphasis on the Grammys. We should have our own. Don't worry about that. And I get what he's saying. I thought we did. Like, we got Soul Train, we got BET,
right?
Like so. I mean, I get what he's saying, but I mean, I get what Mace is saying also. So,
Mace responded to Diddy's speech from the Grammys, and Mace basically said, "quote I heard your Grammy speech about how you are now for the artist and about how the artist must take back control. So I will be the first to take the initiative, and also before and ask the others." Where were you at when we needed our money? So my thing is, basically, Diddy stole money or wasn't giving his artists their fair due. Mace goes on and he said he gave Diddy his publishing 24 years ago and got only $20,000 from all of his publishing. So he was kind of tight, and he said I think he's seen Diddy maybe a month or 2 months ago, and he asked him, like, listen, I'll give you $2 million to buy back my publishings. And Diddy just was like, what? Like, he just deaded him. Like, nah, you ain't gonna see that money. Basically, that money is going, like, that was years ago. But what do you feel about that? I mean, Mace did sign a contract with Diddy. Do you feel like he owes him anything? Do you feel like he should have negotiated his?
Not. If I'm Puffy, I don't got. It's done. I'm not.
So evil.
No, I'm just saying. Not Diddy. Mace had his time. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. I would need to hear Puffy's side of things, but I'm not gonna just go with Mace. Mace was a rapper. He was wearing the big gold chains. He had videos. Puffy's all in his videos. And he's at Jacob the Jeweler probably every other day. You got to pay. Like, you got to pay for these videos. You got to pay for these things. Yeah. You was living a life. You probably cut a bad deal. You did not have a good attorney on your side. And now you became a pastor. You a rapper. You a pastor. You a rapper. You a pastor. So you already got some unstableness in your life. So, if I'm Puffy, if I'm Puffy, and I would just think, like, you had your chance to make a good deal and you didn't. Like, I might give him some, like, I just think he gave him some, pennies, and
Mace goes on to say, he was like, I will never work with Diddy again, nor should other artists work with him again. And he was like, you robbed me and you tarnished my name.
It's
the robbery of it all, did he? Allegedly.
I know, but I just think a lot of the locks, it was Mace. Yeah. It was 112. Yeah. And it was a few of them that had, like, public issues with Puffy. Yeah. And I just think, like, they obviously signed off on contracts, signed away publishing that they should not have done. Yeah. And I get it. Puffy, at the end of the day,
they were so young then. You know what I'm saying?
Puffy was young too. Like, it's not like Puffy some old white guy trying to get over. No. Puffy was young too. No. Puffy probably had a team of attorneys on his hand. He's going to look out for himself. I would feel bad for them at that. But, now, how long has Mace been out of the industry? And now you coming back to me trying to offer me money to get back your publishing?
You want his money.
I get it, but you should have made a deal when the deal was on the table. You should have made a better deal for yourself. Yeah. And you didn't. Don't come back to me later asking me for a better deal and trying to wheel and deal now. It's
for me, I just think Diddy should have renegotiated his deal and made it fair. You know what I'm saying? Mace was one of his biggest artists back then. Like, why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But the word out in the street is that Diddy did renegotiate his deal, and Mace got his his advance. He got all that money, his advance, and they said after he got that money, Diddy he didn't hear from him in years. And I guess that's when he became a pastor and he started doing the work for the Lord. So that's what Diddy said. He did renegotiate his deal. He gave him an advance, and Mace went out there and he started going crazy with the money.
I would give him, like, how attorneys, like, or like companies, when they just want to get rid of you, they'll throw you some pennies, like, get out of here. Like, I would probably give him a little something, like, to just, like, hold you down. Yeah. If I did, like, maybe if I did cut a better deal for myself. You didn't have the proper attorneys or something, and now you broke or something, I definitely would help you out. Yeah. But I would help you out, and, like, you got to learn from this. Like, you should have made a name for yourself. You should have cut a better deal for yourself. I was young. You was young. Yeah. You should have, you should have did what you had to do, but don't come back to me now. Yeah. But if I'm in a better place, I would absolutely help him out. Right. Like, but you're not going to come at me like I owe you.
Especially after Mace got him so much, like, he was the one who really... in the beginning, how Diddy got his money. Like, Mace was big back then. I just feel like for all new artists, young artists should definitely learn the business. You know what I'm saying? Do your research, maybe go to classes so that niggas won't be robbing you for your money. It's so important. I think when you're young, you really don't know. It's kind of like whatever money you get, little you hype, you get a little 10 G's. You know what I'm saying? When you should be getting like 50, 60, 70.
You have to get an attorney that's like
exactly
a top attorney on your side.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even think it's like you should probably take classes and do all that, but you definitely got to get a whole team of people.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying do classes so that you can know for yourself.
Absolutely.
Like, you know? I don't know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so I thought Mace and Diddy were cool, but I guess
I think the rest of them, like the Locks, 112, Faith Evans, I think a few of them did have issues with him, and whatever happened, like he probably settled with them, like I was saying, threw them some coins or whatever. I definitely think he did settle with them,
right?
So there won't be ongoing beef. So I don't know how the Mace situation is going to turn out.
I know,
but he's if you acting like I owe you something, then I'm not going to entertain you at all. You're not going to come to me, and you're not going to put up public posts and stuff like that. Then now you're not getting nothing.
Right. That's true.
Because I've had that situation. So I understand. Like I said, I had tenants before.
You had that situation?
I'm just saying, I've had tenants before where they feel like you owe them because you're in a better position. They counting your money. They counting your money. He's probably counting Puffy's money like, oh snap, you made this, you made that, you did this off of my blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
But that costs money. Like, all of this is not free. And don't count my money and think that's your money. We came up with a deal. We cut a deal.
Right.
And don't count my money.
Right.
Like, you signed the contract. This is what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Like, so I tend to not, like, I think there's, like, you know, he's having a pity party for himself because he probably signed off on a bad deal and he's counting Puffy's money.
Yeah.
He's at Rockefeller, brunches, he's Diddy bopping all over the place. And Mace is probably in a church asking
he's just
for
like,
money.
I want my money. Like, you owe me. I guess Mace feel like, yo, you owe me. You owe me. You only gave me $20,000
I don't owe you nothing.
Publishing.
That's what you signed.
$20,000?
I would throw him the paper. Listen, this is what you signed off on this, homeboy. Like, right. I'm not. Yeah. This is it. Like, this is what you signed off on.
That's what I'm saying. Learn
but if you gotta come to me humble. Yeah. Don't come to me counting my money.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of them do that because I've been in that position. They was actually, my tenants actually was telling me, yeah, you get this, that, the other. Yeah, you get this much for this rent. You get that much, and you shouldn't be doing this shit. Like, who are you to count my money? And you think I'm gonna have a conversation with you about what I get and what you should get from my money?
Right.
No, your rent is this. Pay me my rent, and don't talk about what I'm getting for my money. That has nothing to do with you.
Right.
I'm keeping this house going. I got a roof over your head. You getting hot water. Like, don't worry about what money I'm getting.
Hey, Cav, how are you? Cav said that Jada kissed through a fridge at Diddy. I ain't hear that. But that's how tight niggas was with
I believe, yeah, I know, but I just
like, give me my money, Diddy. Like, stop playing.
I think they did probably come at him like aggressively, but I definitely think they learned to humble themselves because whatever happened, they all came to some kind of
it's
settlement.
a learning experience. Like, yo, all right, you got this, Diddy, but now going forward, I know how to conduct business. I know, different things I need to do and the don'ts. So I think it's a learning experience for all of them. And
I definitely think, and hopefully this will work out for Puffy and Mace, like all the others with the Locks, Jadakiss. Like, if you notice, like, that all was kind of like water under the bridge because they settled it.
Right.
So I just think Mace got to learn how to, like, you don't go on IG putting me on blast.
Right.
That was the wrong thing to do. So I just think, like, hopefully they'll come together and they'll work it out.
He's like, I'm going to blow. Let me just put this. But I guess Diddy, like, why you ain't come to me as a man? Sit down and talk to me, like, I know how I would be. I would not. I would ignore you. I would have been so tight. I would. Like, I would have just ignored it. Especially, I would be doing what he's doing. He was at Rockefeller brunch, chilling. Yeah.
So.
Well, good luck with that, Mace. And you live and you learn. Period. Point.
Yeah, we all learn from our mistakes.
We learn. Let's go into the hot topic for today. Not really a hot topic. We're going to have an open discussion regarding
just life, like things that we've dealt with and things that we all can relate to. Relationships.
Yes.
I think is the number one topic.
Absolutely. And we came up with the topic of dating like first time, you know, when you meet somebody, first start dating. So I had a conversation at work with my homegirl, Danny girl, and a few others. And so we were touching on when you first start dating someone, does it matter where you go out on a date? So if somebody say, Ab, you know, I want to take you out on a date, you know, and he picks me up and we end up in Olive Garden, am I okay with that? Or if I end up in BBQs or Red Lobster, am I okay with that? And I said, absolutely yes. Mm-hmm. But my girl, Danny girl, she's like, what? He better not take me to no Olive Garden, no Red Lobster, no Fridays, no BBQs. And I'm like, really? So what's your take on that? First date. A guy call you, E, I want to take you out. You know, the other night you was looking real good, real scrumptious, real thick. I want to take you. I get that all the time. Shut up. Mm-hmm. And I want to take you on a date. He pick you up and y'all end up at Fridays. What you say? Go. Talk to me.
I don't mind. Like, as long as, like, if he has a good personality, a good conversation, mm-hmm. and if he's like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he could be on his way. He could be ambitious. Maybe he's, you know, money is tight right now. He's on one salary. Yeah. It's hard out here in the tri-state area. Right. So, I mean, I get it. If he don't got that money, you got to have a great personality. Yeah. We got to be talking, laughing, humorous. Right. Like, I would not mind going to Fridays. Right. I'm not going to McDonald's though. I'm not doing McDonald's.
That's where it stops.
Yeah, I'm not sitting in the
White Castles.
I'm not sitting like if we're going through drive. I wouldn't even mind going through drive-through. But no, we're not gonna. I would go through drive-through.
That's romantic.
I would go through a drive-through just to get like if I want. It's only if I wanted like a particular like fries. Listen.
People really think, oh, Ab, you bougie. I'm really not. If you take me through I'm so good with it.
I'm good with it.
I'm really good. Like people like, yeah, I could see like stop playing with me, but I'm really good, and it depends. Like I was telling my coworker, it depends. Like, say if I know a dude and he got a little change, got a good job, and you just being cheap, then that's different. For me.
But he used coupons.
Okay, so this was the discussion, right? Mm-hmm. We go out to dinner. I see you, Nicole, and somebody pull out they Groupon. They Groupon for say Olive Garden. Would you feel some type of way? I don't know. Nah, I don't know about that one. I don't want to see that. Like, go to the side and be like, you know, waiter. Like, and then, you know, I don't think
I'm using my Groupon. I would definitely.
You using your Groupon on your first date, Nicole? Your first date?
I'm using a Groupon too.
On your first date? If a dude use a Groupon on your first date, will you be okay with it?
Yes. It would depend. Like, as long as we have, first of all, we would have to have a good conversation. I'm gonna make a joke about it.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna need to know, like, because I would do it. I'm on one salary. Right. I got a mortgage. I got bills. Right. Like, so I'm frugal. I'm frugal. Okay. And if you're frugal in that kind of way and you're trying to save, you got ambition, you on your way somewhere, and you on one salary. Yeah. I'm all for a Groupon.
But what if you have a dude, you dating him, right? And he always bragging about the cars he drives. No. My job, I'm making this type of salary. I make this. But he take you to Fridays. I don't know. It's just I don't want you to be bragging on what you got, what you driving, where you live, and you taking me to Olive Garden because I'm gonna feel like you're cheap. You're being cheap.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Because for me, if it was me, I'm gonna take you on a nice dinner. I'm gonna spend a little money. You know what I'm saying?
I would need to dig a little deep and know about like why are you using a Groupon? Like, what's your background? Like, I want to know. Okay, are you saving? You saving for a house? Right. Do you have a house? Exactly. You on one salary? Right. You got kids that you got to support. I guess that's what you need to know them as well. As we're talking and stuff and we chilling, because it would need to be conversation. Right. Over like at Olive Garden or something. Exactly. So I'm going to get a take on, is he just trying to be like cheap and he's like got money, or he's just trying to save money and he's just being frugal? Because I know I'm very frugal. Yes. I would pull out a coupon. I'm researching prices. I'm going over the sizes, the ounces. Right. Is this ounce better? Am I getting more for my money here? So I get it. I would understand it.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, I get it. And I think it also, like, when you getting to know somebody in your dating phase, I think you both should be learning each other in that dating phase. You should be learning what I like. I should be learning what you like. So you would know if I like Olive Garden. Like, what is that? What's that? Italian food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would have to be somewhere that I like.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, City Island got those cheap, like,
absolutely, like
little Burger King seafood places. I
really don't mind that, but I don't like a dude where you bragging. Oh, I got, and then you going to no, like, let's stop it.
Yeah.
Right. And listen, I don't mind, doing the small little chains, but my coworker was like, Danny, I'm blowing you up. She was like, you ain't gonna be taking me to Fridays, or no, you're not gonna be doing that. We might as well stay home and make a grilled cheese sandwich.
No, I would want to go out though. Like I would want to do both, but the second date, I don't want you coming to my house. Like, we gotta go out.
Yeah, that is
so
true.
I want to go out.
Why dudes always want to? What you doing? Let me come over. No, nigga. Like, when you gonna court me? Like, what? Why you gotta come to the house?
Because you know why they want to. You know why they want to come to the house. You know why
they want to come to the house?
Because it's a bed there. That's the end result. It's a bed there.
No, I want you to court me.
No, that is
take me to the nice restaurant.
And then mine. Listen, I can think like a dude. Listen, we got a stove here. This is what they do. I'm gonna cook for you.
Exactly.
That's the thing of mine.
Yeah.
Let me come over.
Right. I'm gonna bring the groceries.
I'm gonna
and cook for
you. Yeah.
Right.
No. We'll watch some net. That's right. That's where the Netflix and chill came from.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Because it's like, okay, we're gonna come over, watch some Netflix. We're gonna chill. I'm gonna cook for you. No, you're not cooking. You cooking for me at my house.
Right. And I don't mind that after a few days.
Yeah, I would like that.
I don't mind that. We could do all that, cook for you and all that. But I'm saying, in the beginning, I think a man should court you, take you out, wine and dine you, and you do the same. It's both ways. But don't ask me to come to my house and you want to chill and Netflix and cook. No. Let me know what time you coming to pick me up and what restaurant we going to. I think that's a gentleman. And when I come downstairs, get out the car, open the door. Like, I think that's just chivalry. Like, do we still got shit? Okay, I'm going off topic. All right.
I don't know. I would. It would depend. Or it got it. Like, I'm telling you, the personality means everything. Like, I would overlook a few
Danny
things.
said they want to smash.
Exactly. That's the main objective. Like, that's what's on their mind.
Yeah.
But I just think, like, if their personality is amazing,
absolutely,
like that's the number one thing.
Yeah.
If you don't have an amazing personality, you're not going to be taking me to Fridays. You're not doing none of that.
Right.
Like, your personality has to be amazing when I'm laughing. Mm-hmm. I'm like, everything, the vibes, the chemistry is on point.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not bothering. Like, I'm gonna be turned off. But the personality will overcome a lot.
Yeah, that is true.
You will overcome a lot with personality. But I don't know. What do you think about, like, if you go out on a date and say he do come over and he brings stuff and then he takes it when he leaves or something?
Would come again?
I had a date like that.
Would come again?
Like, he bring like a bottle.
Okay.
Or like, some food.
Okay. And so when he
leaves and he's like, "You mind? Like, I don't have food. Like, I want to take."
He takes the food
and the bottle
and the liquor.
Bottle, yeah.
That's a red flag. I'm piecing you out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear voicemail. I can't make it. I'm good. I'm busy. I'm out of town. Why would you taking the food?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just wondering. People, I'm just saying that's what I think that.
I'm not doing that. Because I wouldn't do that. I would never do that.
I would never do that either. Like, I think it's very tacky.
No,
but I just think, that's what I'm saying, especially if,
Hey, Damon. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. No. I don't understand that.
I just think men's being objective.
You taking your food home, so that means you taking your food the next.
No, but I just think that's the cap up. Like, you have to. If they're not smashing, they don't care at that point. It's like, okay, now I'm leaving your house. I ain't getting nothing. Like, I'm taking my bottle.
Okay,
taking my food,
so this is another question, right? Your first date, you go out with dude. He invited you out for the date, but he asked you, listen, you mind if we go Dutch? You mind if we go Dutch? Or not even Dutch.
No.
I got the bill, but you pay the tip.
Maybe the tip.
Talk to me.
I don't know. I don't even know about the tip.
Talk to me. How do you?
No, this day and age, I don't think I'm gonna be turned off. This day.
Your first date, y'all go eat. Y'all having a good time, good convo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all connecting. Y'all gelling. He looking good. And at the end of the day, he's telling you, Not even Dutch. He'd be like, you know what? I got it. Nah, give me the bill. I got it. You just put the tip in. What would you think? What would you say? Talk to me.
No, I'm gonna be turned off. I'm gonna be turned off. Like, I'm not.
But why?
I'm not doing Dutch on the first date. It's either you or I pay. We gotta come to it. I'm not doing Dutch at all. I'm too old to do that. Like, when I was younger, we teenagers, 20, 25. I've done it before. Where I see you scrounging for coins. And
but not even Dutch. Say he pay for the tip. Forget
I'm
about
Dutch. Turned off.
Right?
No, I'm not. I'm not paying for no tip.
Right.
If you taking me out, I'm a hold it down. If I'm taking him out, I'm holding it all down.
Right.
You don't gotta worry about no tip. You don't gotta worry about nothing.
Nothing. I got you.
Yeah, just.
So you would feel some type of way if people like, no, you just leave tip. You would feel some type of way.
Yeah. Okay. I am. Okay. It would be, like, no, not a check mark, but X.
X.
Like, I don't know. It would be like, I would give him a couple of chances, but it would depend on how his personality is. No. And if his personality is not, like, overwhelming.
I'm going to be very honest with you guys. We're not going back out on a date.
Yeah,
For me. Because I feel like if you invite a young lady out to dinner, then you take care of her. Right? Now, I always do this. You got it? Oh, let me get the tip. I'll do it. Let me say it. But don't you dare tell me I got the bill. Let me pay for the tip. I mean, you pay for the tip.
Exactly.
No.
I'm not doing that this day and age.
Nah.
I've done it when I was in my 20s, though.
That's me. Some of you guys probably like, oh, well, why won't you? No, I'm not going to do it. And I will never go out again because I just feel like if you didn't really have, or I just feel, I don't know. That's just like maybe you test and let me see what she say. I don't know.
I just think it's not being cheap and like just being not caring. Like, I just think if you care, you're gonna pull out, roll out the red carpet.
All stops.
Like, you're gonna make sure everything.
What are you
that's what I would
talking about,
do.
Tip? Come on, you assaulting me.
Because I had my date where I was like dates before where it's like, okay, he was always paying for everything. Like, every time we've gone out, and I'm like, okay, I like going out after work. Like, I like doing things. I like going out for my cocktail. I like hearing music. I like, the whole vibe atmosphere of like an after work party.
Right.
But if I see that you're paying all the time and you insisting on paying, like, I do want to pay because I want to take the load off.
Absolutely.
But I'm never going to.
That's different.
Yeah, like, I'm going to take care of it. I would never be like, listen, I'm going to take care of this. You pay the tip. No, I got this. Like, I got the whole thing. Don't you relax. Right. I got this. Like, I would never expect a dude to pay a tip. If I got it, I got it.
Right.
If I don't got it, I'm not going to offer.
Right.
I'm not going to take you out.
Exactly.
But you're not coming to my house. Don't offer to come to my house. You just got to get yourself together.
But you're not coming to my house.
That's the problem with a lot of men. They go out, well, they try to court women and you're broke. Mm-hmm. Okay? Get yourself together.
Yikes.
Level up. Get your money right.
Right.
And then come try to court me.
Right.
And then we could, like, maybe work something out. Mm-hmm. But don't try to court me when you living at home with mom and you middle aged and you got a lot of things going on in your life, and I respect it. Like, listen, if we're in a relationship, things could go bad. Yeah, things could go bad while you're in a relationship. Mm-hmm. But don't come at me in a brand new thing, and you already messed up, and you think like, now you can get with somebody. No,
in those states, you should definitely get yourself together. Like, don't try to go and be with somebody or try to court or date when you really don't have it. You still, like, I feel like. Maybe get yourself a little established, get yourself on your feet. And I'm not saying you got to be perfect, guys. No, I'm not saying that. But get yourself together where you're able to be like, yo, let me take you out, and I got you for the night. You don't got to worry about nothing. I just think that's a gentleman. It's just shimmery, and that's what men should do. And again, after you go on these dates, of course you want to be like, babe, listen, put your money away. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you this time. But the first dates in the beginning of courting a woman, I think you should pull out all stops. You know what I'm saying?
I would. That's what I'm saying. I would definitely do it. I've done it before. If I see like you're worth it, I'm gonna make sure. Just sit back, relax, and I'm gonna pay for the bill.
And if you don't have the money, like Nicole said, if you don't have money, say you don't have money. I like picnics in the park. Like, I think that's dope.
Yes.
You don't gotta spend money. Like, I like little picnics and the walks. Let's go walk by the water. Like, I think that's super dope. But don't try to act like you got money. You don't got money like that. Because I'm not paying tip.
We gotta get into that story about men acting like they got money.
That's another episode.
A whole nother topic.
Listen, we gonna invite our BB boy on. He's gonna be coming probably next episode or after that. And because we also do want men
their opinions.
Their opinions, yes, and I really do want to get into that. I think it's so important that we learn each other because none of us are perfect. You know what I'm saying? We learn each other. We learn this man thing. Men are learning women. And it's just about gelling and treating each other as we want to be treated. I think, at the end of the day. And so, yeah. So all you guys out there dating, get it together. Women too.
Level up and then
level up.
A woman.
Women too. Because I can hear niggas in my DM. Women got to level up too. So,
women gotta level up too. But I just think if I'm down and out, my time is gonna be spent on getting myself together.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna focus on that, and then I'm gonna get into relationships. So I just think that's the advice that I can give, like for both men and women. Like get yourself together, focus on yourself, and then try to get into a relationship. Yeah. Don't try to get into a relationship when you don't got yourself together.
Right. I think that's so important. And let's get it together. I know I'm getting it together. I'm speaking for myself. Because I want to be the best.
It's always a constant
the best woman for my next, you know what I'm saying, partner. I want to be good. I want to make sure I got my head level. I want to make sure I cater. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I want to make sure I do, everything I need to do for my next. Because after this next relationship is going to be death do us part. Because you ain't going nowhere. That's it. I'm too old. Too old in the game. And so, honestly, I think everybody should be level-headed and have themselves together so that they can be the best of them for a relationship. Don't bring old baggage. I've been there, done that. Bring old baggage to new situations. It don't work. It's not going to work. And so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I just think, it's been a good time. I feel like everybody is signing in. Like, I feel like it was a nice, little vibe.
Hey, Day 01.
Who?
Nicole Brown.
Oh, Nicole, yes.
Zanny Girl.
And Damon. I can't see the other people who are on, though.
They are, it says here, but I can't see the names. But we thank you guys. We see the comments and the messages. We heart you. We thank you for subscribing. Keep reposting and posting to our page, leaving messages, liking. We have some good news for you guys on next week. We will announce it. And then we're going to have our special guest, hopefully.
And then we got to talk about our trip. We're going to talk about our trip next week. We're going to talk about the things that we're trying to do with this trip. Exciting. And I think I'm excited. So
super exciting. What's your final thoughts, girl?
My final thoughts based on this episode is basically keep evolving.
Yeah.
And just bettering yourself. I just feel like that's always my main objective for everything. I just feel like I want to always keep evolving. I feel like I'm always trying to get better, but I do need to relax.
Yeah.
And take in, but I do take in. I think I do. When we go on our trips, and stuff like that, I do take it all in and just relax. And I think that's you always got to take time to decompress.
Yeah, absolutely.
And take it all in. You cannot be running rampant. So I just think that's very important. That's my final thought. Always relates back to mental health.
Absolutely.
Get yourselves together, and then we can all coexist in this world.
Amen. My final thought is live, love, laugh. That is my motto. Live, love, laugh. And with God first, anything is possible. And I had this quote, as a woman thinketh, so is she. So salute to all my women out there. Let's stay inspired. Let's support one another and love one another. I love you guys too, the guys. But as women, we should support one another more, love one another, and push one another. And so, as a woman thinketh, so is she. Y'all be blessed. Blessings and peace. Until our next episode. Wednesday, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I know we say 7, but 7 p.m. High five. Birthday girl. Come on, take the birthday girl. We gonna turn up this weekend for my girl. for her birthday, and yeah, all that good stuff. So please come back next Wednesday. Again, we thank you guys for allowing us. I know it's late and you guys got to get up in the morning. But we thank you guys for allowing us in your living rooms, in your bedrooms, wherever you at, in your cars. And we heart you guys.